Hello, this is M with RoamMapping.com. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. So, we have to stop the presidential assassination, which we will do. So we know the engineer has a bomb. Where is the bomb? We need to actually explore and talk to...
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
I don't know if we could find an engineer who will actually talk to us.
You're a model citizen. Thank you.
She said her engineer boyfriend was missing. Maybe in here? It's a blood stain. Okay. Where would the bomb be? Could be at the presidential thing. What's upstairs? Can I go through here?
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Looking for engineers.
Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
You're cleared to go on through.
I can go up. There may be a bomb up here.
Move along.
These are the president's landing, right? So... there probably wouldn't be a bomb until afterwards, right? And then the sniper is up on that roof over there. I assume. Let's head over there and talk to this person, make sure they're not the sniper.
Nothing is going to happen to the president on my watch.
I assume at some point they got attacked then, because they're not a talkable character. And that just leads out here. Alright. Okay, so I know there's the engineer at the bomb. And then I know there is the sniper. Where would the bomb be? Like, I guess in the on the vertibird? Let me check the stage first. I'm gonna get hostile.
You better get out of here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You better get out of here. I've got you now.
Okay, that is not the way. Okay, so it clearly can't be the stage. That just doesn't make any sense, so... We can go in here and find this engineer, which I think is what we're gonna do. Get this guy's dog now.
Hey, I heard about you.
Oh yeah. That guy seems suspicious, but wasn't. Okay, so. Let's start looking for engineers so we can badger. Offices? Where does this lead? Oh wow, okay. This is where those barracks are. I see.
Those Freeside thugs aren't worth our time anymore.
Always nice to have a friend.
No.
Those Freeside thugs aren't worth our time anymore.
Well, it's the power plant. We'll go there soon, but... I want to see if I can find someone to question. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Okay, so our friend is definitely not in the barracks, and what is that blood stain, I guess. So that's that surly engineer we ran across,
Morning.
I assume. So we need to find a surly engineer. I don't need it. It leads to the tower.
Those Legion Elite.
You're not the right guy.
Popular in the strip. Things are getting stranger every day.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
Oh yeah.
I'm heading to Gomorrah next time I get some time off.
Hanlon is pretty legendary. People talk about what he did at the first Battle of Hoover Dam with awe and respect.
Your lady friend seems out of place here.
It is a big area. Requires a key I don't have. There's just so many people. I don't know how I'd ever find what I'm looking for here. Let's head back up.
Morning.
The sound of the generators is really quite calming.
I think this door lit up. Yeah. Alright, so. This is the secondary one. Probably not a sniper up here. I assume they'd take the first guard tower. That makes more sense to me. Is there a door here? Is it down? It's downstairs, right? Yeah. So the engineer is gonna plant a bomb. Given where it comes from, let's assume it's on the vertibird once it lands. So we do that, and then we can head over here and take care of the sniper once the sniper shows up. I don't know what triggers the sniper. I think we're gonna try that. I think that's the best we got. So let's save.
Have you finished your security sweep?
Yes.
Looks like now if you
Okay. So once Kimball shows up, we'll go up to the vertibird, check it. I think we'll wait till Kimball's out, because that just sounds like a great way to get murdered. I bet running into his guards is a bad idea. Okay, that's fine. What's going on?
do you mind?
Okay, so that's clearly the bad guy. Oh, no, that just triggered them all. Great. Bye.
Come back in a minute. Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
Alright, and then Sniper Tower.
Fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so.
What are you doing up here? Oh, shit. Really? Fuck it.
We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks.
Alright, did that aggro them all?
Sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class, Jeremy Watson, that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts
Alright,
of one time,
we did it.
Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short route, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood of War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured.
Damn it. I can't I'll have a security. I'm also canceling the president's.
But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call. Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas.
Oh, he's just running up there.
Carry the weight.
You better get out.
And though it
I'm out of here.
He just tried to stab him. You have a bomb. Maybe he tried and it didn't go off. But hey, President got out.
Hey,
Hey, hi.
not now.
Okay, but
Not now.
if not now, when?
Not now.
I mean, it's done. Kimball's gone.
Good job today. You got the president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you.
Alright, cool. Now we can go plug in our shit.
All the juice from Hoover flows right through the Dorado, and we send it west to keep the home lights burning.
Items. We have a stealth boy.
Hey,
Oh, hey, that worked. World map. I left Veronica here? Why? Well, I'm definitely gonna bring her back. I guess she's in the strip, probably. I think we're almost done here. I'm very excited. This is our push to finish the game. So, very near the end. I did everything I could for the Republic. And now I'm gonna... You know, I'm gonna go talk to Yes Man. Get that taken care of. Yeah, it looks like Veronica's in here somewhere. Did she get stuck on something? Is that what happened? I mean, it happens. I thought I brought her with me. But I guess not. Penthouse.
Be advised, NCR President Aaron Kimball survived an assassination attempt at Hoover Dam.
I know.
Just one more reason to celebrate at one of New Vegas's fine casinos.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll. Short. Nope.
Okay. Let's go find Veronica, because I think this is literally the end of the game. Presidential suite, I guess. Hey, Veronica? Veronica? Oh, Veronica! Miss Veronica! Hey.
Next stop, Hoover Dam, huh? Oh.
Alright, penthouse. Where? Why is she not with me?
Hey now, you're gonna have to buy me Hey now, you're gonna have to. They'll never see the haymakers coming. Aw.
Weird. I don't know what happened. Did she just not follow me?
Your move, Green.
Are you ready to head for the... Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are 2 ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this... Good luck.
Okay, so I guess I'm pushing them all out anyway. Now let's just do it. I guess Veronica's not coming with me. Maybe it was bugged or something. Oh no, she's here.
Let's
Cool.
get to the control room and install the override chip.
So the thing I want to make sure of is that I don't kill. I think I can get through this with the NCR being on my side if I don't punch them, so we're gonna, or you know, blow them up. So we're gonna try to make sure that happens. That's alright. Not worried about that. We're pretty invincible. Alright, let's punch these guys to death first. Just because it's the right thing to do. Okay. Are those the boomers? They're on my side, so.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Should have brought some.
Stop right there. You shouldn't be here. friend or not. Get out of here already. Damn it all to hell, let's go!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, screw it.
Just gonna disable the Hoover Dam?
Hi!
Oh no.
Nice to
Okay.
see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort.
The power
That'll
output.
activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion.
Yeah, we're gonna
What do you
wreck
say?
the Legion.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Manual switch. Manual switch. Over here. Look,
Let's get going. Come on!
oh, here it is. Alright, let's move. Oh, Veronica's still waiting, isn't she? Damn.
Let's
Okay.
get going.
Yeah, let me go get my lady.
Aw.
Let's go. We have a game to finish, Veronica. You and me. Best of bros. This game had relationship mechanics, we'd probably be in a relationship. Out this door. Oh. Oh, there's the bomber. Yeah, that's cool. Veronica, you're wearing power armor. What do I need to do to keep you alive? There, that should be enough to get her moving. Oh yeah, she's fine. Alright, we made it across. Across this bridge, I guess, leads to the fort. Man, those Securitrons are not fucking around, are they? Glad they're on my side. I assume they're on my side. Well, if Yes Man pulls an 11th hour here, I'm gonna be really bummed out. Is this just the Legion camp? Well, this is gonna get real messy.
That's enough of that.
I've been here before.
Like that?
Yeah, we're just gonna make it our beeline to the end here. There's someone friendly up there, it looks like.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
I don't remember this guy at all.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag. So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are...
Okay.
Save your speeches. Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fight. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west. You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day. The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
Okay.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you? That does not mean we would not succeed. The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Caesar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition. As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, woman of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with... My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpex was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, Courier. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Cool, we just talked right over a boss fight, which is always my favorite thing in an RPG. You can do that. I'm feeling alright. You can do that in, well, I guess you don't talk right out of the boss fight, but you can just choose not to do it in, The Witcher 2, which is really good. There's a final boss that's like, we could do this if you really insist, but I'd rather not, and you can just totally be like, yeah, no, let's not. And it's great. Really amazing. One more of that, please. Where are we even headed? I thought I was supposed to be activating something, not talking. Oh, hello. Oh, it's the NCR. I guess I did wipe most of them out with giant robots, right? So.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Okay. I like this one.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley.
I do have an army of Securitrons.
Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar. I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Yeah, I don't want any more bullets.
I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and... You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs?
That's exactly right.
No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere. Right now, that's all that's standing there. Well, except for the corpses. So that's your plan? Hold the dam here all by your lonesome? No. No, you're here in the Legates camp first. I think that says enough. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
You know, I probably could.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
So I could kill this guy specifically. Seems a little cold.
Fine. Come on, men. We're moving out.
Oh, yeah, we did it. We saved the day.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry. Everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
Well, I'm sure that.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again. And the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas. She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Veronica put her moral sensibilities aside and supported the Brotherhood's new campaign of aggression as best she could. Yet, deep down, she understood that it meant their end would surely be soon to follow.
Their leaders destroyed by the Courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the Courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
In the years following the destruction of Cassidy Caravans, NCR used evidence of the plot to blackmail the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. NCR enacted strict trade laws with little resistance, strengthening their supply lines and their position in the Mojave. Cass lived to see the Courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
Thanks to the Courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the Courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, Freeside came to be known as one of the more stable areas in the region. Ironically, NCR refugees found Freeside safer than most of the rest of New Vegas, where resentment still lingers.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the Courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several Bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
The NCR, battered by the loss of the dam, were unable to devote any troops to retaking the correctional facility from the Powder Gangers.
I forgot all about that quest.
As a result, Powder Ganger raids on caravans became an unfortunate fact of life in the Mojave for years to come.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to the Courier. Independent again, Prim operates much as it had before the Powder Gangs arrived, full of ups and downs.
Oh, good. I'm glad ED
And
made
so
it.
the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
So I guess that's it. Credits are gonna roll. I like that neutral ending specifically because of how the courier is characterized by Ulysses, and yeah, I'm gonna turn down just a second. Whoops. No. I just want the music to be quiet so I can talk over it. I didn't mean to skip out on the credits by hitting a button. Just a moment. Okay. We'll load these up. Maybe we won't watch them all, but so for me, it's Ulysses characterized the courier as someone who created like basically held together a city on her own once, and then you know, Athena. Let's just call her Athena, my courier here. And while that was destroyed by the package she delivered, like, she's characterized as someone who's capable of doing those things. So the idea that she would push for like a Vegas that is as independent as the Divide was, I think makes a lot of thematic sense. This music is so loud. I know it's really loud in my headphones. Let me turn that down for one. And crank it down. Okay. So that's what you would do. Makes sense to me. Like, maybe it's foolish to try to rebuild Vegas single-handedly, but I think that Athena is the kind of person who would try that. Idealism, I think, defines a lot of, in my playthroughs of these types of games, where you always want to aim for the situation that leads to the least amount of bloodshed, usually through speech checks and other stat trickery. I feel bad about driving out the NCR, but I mean, they were ineffectual and wouldn't share power. I mean, they're not dead, unlike the Legion, who I feel fine blasting off the face of the earth. I'm curious about that robot man at the end. I know he's probably not a robot, but that Legate guy was pretty cool. I like that we didn't have to do a boss fight, though a bunch of speech checks is not particularly interesting. I don't know. It's weird, because, like, this game has the speech systems I would want, but it feels so simple compared to something like Planescape, in which the correct choices are not demarcated by speech 100 symbols, basically. I wish you'd just feed in the right answers if you had the speech checks, and then you could choose them. You know, that might be a mod I have that states what stats it is. If that's the case, that's on me, and I'm sorry. But, yeah, that could totally be true. I don't know. If not, then maybe that's the thing to not have in these games. It's a real up and down solution for everything in the Wasteland. I probably should have done some more character quests, so they'd remain happy. I think Lily I could probably have convinced to take her meds all the time. Cassie turned out alright. There's something with Boone I ended up not doing, which is a shame. Raoul I don't care about one way or another. And there's some other characters, right? I grabbed some other people. Or is that everybody? That might be all my companions. I don't actually remember. I feel like for Veronica specifically, the idea that she's going to a Brotherhood that's going to, like, fall apart, I don't think gels with how the Brotherhood quest went. I mean, like, I was pushing for them to be less expansionist in general, but I kept the main guy in charge. I didn't replace him. He was generally restrained compared to the other guy. Oh, excuse me, the paladin that wanted power. I feel like I mostly talked him down from that, like, reckless position. And I feel like, you know, in a Vegas in which there's no NCR and Legion to attack them explicitly, and I'm willing to be protective of them, I feel like the Brotherhood could flourish. I don't think there's anything really wrong with the Brotherhood. I mean, they're a little technology driven to the point of excluding humanity, but I think there's something about that kind of cultural archival work that is important, you know? Like, I'd rather have a group that, like, is basically like librarians for all of the old world guns, then the Enclave, which is like, let's recreate the hands that held the old world guns. That makes sense. I know the two are like aligned in other, I think they're aligned in like Fallout 3, but to me they're very different things that don't actually really gel that much. I feel like it'd be very easy for a Brotherhood of Steel member to be horrified by what the Enclave is doing, but maybe that doesn't supported by the actual world. That's just my read on the situation that I understand. There really wasn't much Enclave in this. Maybe there was a quest I missed. That's totally possible. But yeah, that's Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game, mostly because the DLCs after the first one were really strong. This never grabbed me the way Fallout 3 did, where I would just drop hundreds of hours into it. I worry that maybe that was because I was Let's Playing it and had to talk over it. I mean, I played a lot of this game. I'm at like, I think my Steam thing says like 60 hours or something, but I played like 120 at Fallout 3, and it didn't feel like, I don't know, maybe this game just isn't as big as Fallout 3. And I'm in a different place where the way I played Fallout 3, I'd never play a game like this anymore because I just don't have the time or the inclination to be intense about a game like that. But yeah, that's kind of it. Like I said, I had a good time. I don't intend to ever play Fallout 4 because of the things that I've read about it and seen about it at this point. It just doesn't seem like, it seems like a real regression in role-playing in order to make something that's more like big popular video game, which is weird because I don't think Skyrim compromised much on that stuff and managed to sell just fine. But that's neither here nor there. It's weird because Fallout 4 almost seems like a game that's like rushed, but that's ludicrous given the time frames we're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up for cheap and mess around with it. I certainly won't record it. I don't think I'm ever going to do a Western RPG like this again. They're just too hard. It just takes so much time, and it's not hard, it's the energy investment. Actually, I think detracts from my experience with exploring the world and stuff, because I always feel like I have to do something each episode and not just walk around and talk to people, which is my natural inclination. But yeah, I still haven't played Fallout and Fallout 2. Maybe someday I'll do that. And there's Wasteland 2 out there, which I know is a different thing, but I own it, so there's no reason for me not to play it at some point. But I guess for all intents and purposes, this is the end of my experience with the post-apocalypse for a good while. It was a good time. But yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna... Wayne Newton, Mr. New Vegas. I don't know who Mr. New Vegas is. Chris Christopherson, Ron Perlman. I guess we're just gonna look at these, and then I'm gonna probably go Arcade. Zachary. I don't know who Arcade is. Who's Arcade? Mr. House was. Oh yeah, sure, that makes sense. Marcus. Who's Marcus? This is the problem. I don't remember who anybody is. Oh, Veronica's Felicia Day, huh? Dave Foley. We're good. Yeah, I don't know who Billy Knight is. This is all a shame. I should know this stuff. Popcon. The King. A good friend, the King. Yeah, I'm really bad about remembering people's names, so that doesn't help anything ever. I was hoping we'd see some other cool names. Oh, James Marsden. Or Jason. Oh, Jason Marsden. That's not who I think it is. That's on me. My apologies. Yeah, nobody else is... Oh, Will Wheaton, great. That's mean. I shouldn't be like that. Oh, Zoe Bell. Who's Melissa? I don't know who Melissa is. Did I meet Melissa? This is the problem. I don't know who anybody is anymore. Robin Gankin Downs, great. But yeah, I'm gonna let these credits roll, but that's it. thanks so much for watching. I'm going to not record anything for a while, but by the time this is finished up, I think I will probably have started Lightning Returns. I promise Lightning Returns. There's going to be Lightning Returns. I hope that one I'm actually scared of because it's full of time limits and stuff, and I'm really worried about it, but we'll see. Maybe it'll just be me playing Lightning Returns and then failing to complete it in time, and then that'll be it. It'll be the most downer possible ending to a thing you could ever imagine. But yeah, that's all I got. And if I change my mind before then, you'll find out when those videos go up, I guess. Because that's the plan right now, but that's like 2 months from now, so who knows how that's actually going to play out. Laura Bailey, oh yeah. So yeah, I'm going to let these play. I'm going to mute my mic now and just watch the end of the credits. But I appreciate, yeah, Dave and I appreciate you watching these. If you did, maybe in some future, these have actually been super low viewed to the point where it's clear that this was a mistake, but maybe in some future when the channel is popular, you'll have seen these and they'll have viewers. It'll be great, but that's not today, unfortunately. But, you know, like, I feel bad about that, but realistically, the only way I was ever going to get into this game is if I was telling myself, I'm doing this for the channel, I need to record these, I need to get it out. This was like a huge hang over my head, like, backlog game, and now it's done, so I feel really good about that. I don't think James Urbaniak has an apostrophe in his name. I could be wrong. Oh, it's Veronica Belmont? Huh. But yeah, that's you know, I try not to be bummed out about that stuff because it could really just eat you up inside. And it does sometimes, but I try not to think about it. I enjoyed playing this game. Someday, like, I hope episodes made people happy. I hope someday someone sits down and watches all this and finds it worth their time. Maybe you just don't want to play New Vegas. Maybe it doesn't run on Windows 10. I don't know. That game is, like, I know Fallout 3 is actually hard to run on a modern computer now, which is a shame because it's a good game. And I'm sure that'll be true of this game sooner rather than later also. Which, well, that's a topic for a different time, but is a huge bummer. I mean, this game already runs kind of like garbage, and I put in mods to make sure it ran less like garbage. But man, I don't know. I didn't want this to be a bummer, but you know, it's a little sad to see this go. It's been part of my life for months, if not. No, probably not a year. Well, I'm putting out 2 a week, and this is episode 7. It's almost a year. It's greater than 6 months. So yeah, it's been a long time. Which is probably why no one watched it. But you know, what are you gonna do? Lightning Returns will probably be long, well, maybe longer episodes. We'll see how I like that game. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass now. I'm gonna end me talking and just watch out the end of the credits if that's your jam. If not, then you can close the video. There's nothing at the end of this. Thanks again. Check out Abnormal Mapping. We're on iTunes and the podcast at abnormalmapping.com. Watch the videos on the site. I don't know what's going on while this is ending. I'm probably playing Castlevania. I don't know. Jackson's probably got Fable up. I think Freedom Planet's ended, but Fable's happening. But like I said, I don't actually know. But yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks again for everyone who watched and cares about us as a website and a channel. And thank you specifically anybody who talked to me about New Vegas. I know me and Heather Alexandra had some talks about it that did not really gel with each other, but you know, what are you gonna do? Disagreement is not a problem, really. And that's it. That's all I've got to say. So, like I said, thanks again. Thanks 1,000 times. Thanks always. I'm M. This was New Vegas. and goodbye.